Hello YouTube. Wow, what a mind-blowing experience. Doctor Who, Hellbent. Season final. Hang on, let's get this right. I've just sat through probably one of the best episodes of Doctor Who I've ever seen. Interesting where it went with the twists and the turning. Fantastic climax for all 12 episodes. It's such a shame it's not on next week. Pretty gutted about it. The hybrid is obviously him, or you know, they sort of took it a bit another way. It could be something else, but I think personally it's him. He's half human. I know a lot of people don't agree with that. She said it, the fascination with Earth. The story was very cleverly done. The diner bit with Clara was great. I'm so glad they didn't kill her off. She's frozen point in time. Wonderful. Wonderful. She's been my favourite companion out of all of them. Love seeing Gallifrey. Gallifrey was just incredible. The Citadel, all of it, the dome, the city around it. Do you remember the outsiders from the Time Warrior, the people that lived outside Gallifrey and roamed it? They just couldn't be bothered with the Time Lord Society. Seeing them, the Doctor's old family home, or is it, you know, who's that woman? I mean, there's just so many things going on here, you know, where you're touching onto his life. The hybrid could be two people, him and Missy, the Lord of Chaos and the Lord of Order, you know, that thing they've got going on, you know, hinting about him and Clara, about being friends. I mean, it just came in from so many directions, gave you answers, but took you out again, and that's what I so loved about this. Last week's episode, absolute headbanger, watched it 3 times, loved it. Do you know what I mean? And I found this was a fantastic answer to last week. When the Doctor finally gets on Gallifrey, the Time Lord guard turns up and says, "Doctor, please, you know, get on, do as you're told, get on the ship." He just gets his foot, draws the line in the sand and goes, "Fuck you." Do you know what I mean? I'm the Doctor. And they go back to Rassilon, there's all that carrying on, then they send the General. Well, shuts the door on him, and then the High Council comes, not bothered, and then finally Rassilon comes, and big showdown between him and Rassilon, and he just says to him, "Get off my planet." You know, this is the creator of the Time Lord race, who they brought back for the Time War, but he was, you know, and he's just stood there, and the Imperial Guard turned, the Time Lord Guard turned against him. And he says, just put him on a shuttle and get him off the planet. And then when he went to, you know, where they all sit, the High Council, he said, "Get rid of them, I want them off the fucking planet, I want them gone after everything they've done." The Time Lords, they're not at the centre of the galaxy more or less anymore, they're outside it, right at the end of the galaxy, out of time as well, at the end of time, just so they can't be touched, protect themselves. Obviously they must be rebuilding themselves, restoring the power to themselves. I mean, there's so much. And then we went into the Matrix. I love the concepts of the race guarding the Matrix, and then they went and got Clara and he extracted her, and you went into about this young Time Lord running around that Matrix thing who got out, and it was him. And there was something about the President's daughter as well, which was interesting. I mean, honestly, where this episode went tonight and how it finished was awesome. It was like, let's just restart this at 0, and it started again. And what a cool shot! The sonic screwdriver is back, and it looks really cool. It looks like the best one I've seen. You know, this series has hammered it for me completely. Like I said, one episode that's been bad. I watched Sleepover, I just caught up with that. We're going to do a review on that. That just had me on the edge of my seat. Every episode, apart from the one I've said in the other reviews, it's just been superb. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to miss Clara, but I'm so glad they didn't kill her. It's very clever how they did it. He extracted her out of time. He broke all these laws he lives by. And it goes to show his passion for his assistant. You know, he really does care about them, and he does that because she jumps into his time stream, didn't she? And lived through multiple versions of his life. Do you know what I mean? So I think she's got like a bond with him. You know, he knows that. Do you know what I mean? But it also goes to show when he hasn't got an assistant, he can really go to like being very dark. You know, so he needs a balance. And you know, I liked it when the Shield had turned up, when the universe was just finishing its existence, and it was pretty awesome stuff. You know, she sat in a chair, and you know, thinking it's beautiful and all this, and you know, and they have this amazing, very powerful discussion with each other, but what were he kept jumping back to Dinah, you know, because then you're thinking, what's going on here? I said, I remember it being a 81, and it was a complete reverse, you know, and do you know what I mean? The old sort of TARDIS thing, the Dinah was the TARDIS, but when they escaped from the Matrix, what I really enjoyed was the white TARDIS. What a, you know, tribute to the original, you know, the older ones. You know, it looked stunning, didn't it? Seeing the white circles and the white console and all the old switches on it. You know, it like, I just loved that TARDIS. And you saw what the really looked like a tube. You know, and it was just, I haven't really got much any more to say on this episode. I could pick every point of it, but he's hammered it, he's smashed it. This has been the best series of Doctor Who since David Tennant for me. Because he was like I like David Tennant, real big fan of his Doctor. Matt Smith, half and half. Capaldi, when he did his first season, it was up and down, but he's making it his own, but he's hammered it now, banged it all the way. So, you know, this series, all of it, I mean, there's still questions that need resolving, and, you know, and the Time War, still so much we don't know about it. You know, we've had more of a picture, but there's still things, you know, we need answering. But what's going to be interesting is Rassilon going to be the big bad of the next series, because he's exiled off Gallifrey now, so he's out there. Obviously he'll regenerate, get a younger body, and he might start gunning for a Doctor. And don't forget, he's the creator of the Time Lord race. Him and Omega. I'd really like to see Omega make a comeback, I really would. You know, but it's like the Doctor's legends outstrip Rassilon's greatness, do you know what I mean? Because they were like, they always spoke of him in great reverence all through the, you know, years of Doctor Who, and I think the Doctor's surpassed him now. You know, because they all sort of like, on Gallifrey, just either scared of him or what. And I like the thing he said about the prophecy, you know, it's not what you think it is. You know, all of it, it's just been brilliant. So, please share and subscribe. That's me on the Doctor Who season final. Honestly, I could pick every point and I'll be sat here for the next 5 to 6 hours. But the writing, 5 out of 5 is the effects, the look, all of it. Gonna give it a full-on 5 out of 5. Awesome. But the effects as well, it looks so expensively done, and you know, it's just a beautiful programme it is. And I love the Dinah TARDIS, where it's gonna go like her and the Shielder are just gonna go off wandering around the universe. Gallifrey, the long way around, that could take billions of years. Because it's like she's a focus point in time now. I mean, she might live forever. But I don't know. They've definitely got it across again. I accepted, like, when I saw Missy from the Master, everybody sort of had issues with it. I think the shock factor was a bit, you know what I mean, but you sort of worked out it was the Master. I mean, personally, I'm on this with him around it. But when that General got the Time Lord General, when he shot the Time Lord General, regenerated into a woman, didn't think twice about it. So I reckon after Peter Capaldi, I think we probably will get a female Doctor. I don't think it matters if the Doctor now becomes female. Sort of, my mind's turned to that, and that is really cool, do you know what I mean? And that's the world we live in, so, but it's the actor that plays the Doctor, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Capaldi's got it, Tennant had it, Matt Smith even had it in his own way. And Christopher Eccleston, he played like a sort of like a week of it, like a Doctor in Redemption, which I quite like. Still wish Paul McGann had got his own series. But that's everything anyway. So there'll be no more Doctor Who's till next set. How's it going to be September? It's back. You know, we're opening back in April, but it's going to be a while, isn't it? So another year, so I'll see you on the Doctor Who reviews, well, Christmas Day. The trailer looks good. Sort of half and half with a song, you know what I mean? I think they milked that enough with her. But I'm open to watch it. So you Time Lord dudes out there, have a great Doctor Who Christmas. See you on Christmas Day on the next review. Alright guys, please share and subscribe. Look forward to hearing your comments and then, you know, that's it.